Well, it's better late than never. A commercial flight from the United States has arrived in Cuba, the first one in 50 years. The plane left Fort Lauderdale in Florida and about an hour later landed in the Cuban city of Santa Clara. It's another major milestone in the normalization of ties between the two countries. Now, Steve Mort has been following the story from Florida and sent this report on that historic flight.
Until now, the only way to fly from the US to Cuba has been by charter airline, and service has been restricted to a small number of US cities, but all that is about to change.
It's incredibly historic. The exchange of ideas that is inherent with people traveling is very important for this process of normalization.
JetBlue becomes the first US airline to fly commercially to Cuba in more than 5 decades. American Airlines will follow suit in a few days' time.
While direct services from Florida to Cuba begin this week, it'll be some months before services from other cities to the island begin, including from Tampa and right here in Orlando.
Okay, so we're just going to do out of Havana.
But travel agents and charter flight operators who've long dominated the US-Cuba travel market are skeptical. They say their organized tours allow Americans to fall into a mandatory US-approved category of travel, such as people-to-people exchanges.
You still have to follow the rules. Tourism is not open, so you can just go because I want to know Cuba. You have to fit in one of the categories. Otherwise, you can go.
Nevertheless, charter operators are braced for cut-price competition, especially if the US Congress lifts the decades-old embargo.
I'd like Congress to act, and I like for folks on both sides of the aisle to really come together and lift the travel ban and then ultimately lift the trade embargo.
The US government will allow 110 daily flights to Cuba, and several US airlines have been given tentative permission to fly to the island. Steve Moore, TRT World, Orlando, Florida.